Hey YouTube, it's Numistaka. I'm back with you again. I know it's been a few days, but I figure that most of you guys are probably sitting on some kind of sandy beach somewhere, sipping a Mai Tai, or maybe on a cruise, or maybe doing some sightseeing. But I thought maybe today we'd do something a little bit different and take a look at some coins that come back not genuine. Not genuine is a kind of nice way of saying fake. So these are coins that are made by unscrupulous people to look like the genuine article. They're passed off as the genuine article and they're sold to people without saying they are a copy, without saying they're a replica. And you can see here the coins we're looking at the moment. Two coins, both sent in for submission for grading by the same person. One supposedly a 1920 coin, one supposedly a 1914 coin, both these kind of Chinese bald guy dollars. And you can see the one on the left, okay, it didn't get a proper grading, it was cleaned, but at least it was authenticated and genuine. The one on the right is a coin that's come back as not genuine. So the one on the right, this one is a fake version, and the one you saw before is a real version. And I tell you, you would be really hard pressed to see, unless you see these things all day long, or you've read a book with all the pictures of all the telltale signs and done some research. Most people would not have picked up the one on the left as a fake coin. And obviously this coin is renowned for having a lot of fakes around, and so they do need to be authenticated. But you can just see how good this coin is, and I'm sure some of you will point out some telltale signs, and that would be great if you could do that. But most people would not know that this coin was not real, although I've always assumed with these coins that they're probably not real unless they are authenticated by one of the grading companies. And people say, well, why should I have my coins graded? And this is a great example of the type of coin that really does need to be graded, because people are selling these coins, they're not pointing out that they're fakes, they're selling them usually with something on eBay saying, grade it yourself, we believe this is a so-and-so coin. There are usually telltale signs on eBay where if the seller thinks the coin is a fake, you can kind of get a sniff of that from the wording that's used in the eBay listing. You can look at the feedback, but quite often dealers sell fake coins, or they sell these kind of coins without realizing themselves. So they can often have 100% positive feedback rating, and they can still sell fake coins. So this particular coin came from a seller on eBay, another one. So it was bought by a friend and somebody who sends coins in for grading. It was delivered to me from eBay. It looked pretty much like a really, really good condition £2 or 2 sovereign gold piece, circulation coin, very nice condition, very crisp, very fresh. Maybe that should have raised alarm bells. But I put this coin up on Facebook groups when it first came in. I asked people to take a look, and I put it up on Instagram, and nobody who looked at it in terms of those pictures gave me any idea that this coin might not have been real. So it just looked like a really good mint state kind of coin, 1902, Edward VII. But of course, it then got sent to NGC for authentication and for grading. And they took a look at it, and they didn't take very long to realize this coin was in fact a total fraud. But once more, how many of us would have seen this coin or bought it from a bullion dealer or bought it over eBay from an experienced seller, taken delivery of it, not sent it for grading or authentication? And there is only a limited time that you have when you buy something on eBay to do something about it and send the coin back if you think it's a fake. And quite often people are buying things, they put them away, they think they're real, they come out a year later, they go to sell them, somebody puts them through an XRF scanner, and they come out as fakes, and by that time it's way too late to do something about it. And I put up this third example because I just wanted to show that it's not only coins that suffer in this way, it's also medals. So this medal was sent in for grading. It was sent in as a Edward VII Queen Alexandria Coronation Medal in gold, and the gold ones are quite unusual. And I guess in hindsight there are some telltale signs which you'll see as you look at the coin. You know, maybe the gold colour doesn't look that vivid. It's kind of, you know, now I look at it here, it's probably gilded rather than gold. But it is certainly not a gold medal, and you can see the gilding colour just kind of being rubbed off on the outside of it, on the rims. So this coin was probably, I mean, it may be genuine as a medal potentially, I don't know. NGC never say whether or not that is the case, but it's certainly not an authentic gold version of the Edward VII Queen Alexandria Coronation Medal. If any of you know about these things a little more than I do, then please do comment on this. You know, is it a genuine medal that's been gilded by somebody? You know, or is it genuine? Have NGC made a mistake on this, which is always, I guess, a possibility as well. But all I'm doing really is just giving you a reminder. When you're sitting there in your deck chair, drinking your cocktail, looking through eBay listings, then a lot of those eBay listings are going to be for fake coins that have no value, and some of them can be incredibly difficult to spot, so please watch out. If you're thinking about buying the kind of coins you'd normally buy at the Royal Mint, there is an alternative. Why not try Coin Connection, the company that wraps your gold in beautiful pink tissue paper? 2% off during July with checkout code Keith. That's checkout code Keith. Well, we're almost at the end of July, but there's still some time in July to use the Keith code at the Coin Connection website. And having shown you a few coins which are not authentic and very much fake coins, let's take a look at a coin which is genuine. This coin is not a fake, but it is an arrival for submission to NGC for grading and conservation. And it is a coin that I personally have not come across before. And so I thought I'd put it in the video because it's a particularly interesting and unusual coin that is a pretty rare coin as well. Beautifully wrapped, as you can see, and you know, always good to wrap things very, very well. A little bit of cling film. Not quite as difficult to open as some of the coins that people send me, which are pretty much impossible to open on video because it would take like 3 or 4 minutes of video just to get inside and see what the coins are. So this is kind of, you know, this is kind of borderline, but not quite like that, so we can still have a chat. The coin that you're going to see here is a 50p piece, but it's not like any 50p piece that you may have seen before. Very, very different. So, the giveaway is the certificate of authentication, the Snowman. And you've seen the Royal Mint Snowman coin from 2018. That went down really, really well, changing hands for good money in the secondary market, both silver and gold. And this one is very different. This is a very older, well, not very old, but it's 2008, so it's an older version. And this coin was produced not by the Royal Mint, but by the Pobjoy Mint. And you can see here that they produced 30,000 non-precious metal ones, 5,000 in silver, and 250 coins only in gold. There are thoughts by people who collect these coins that they may not have sold that well. It was the height of the the recession going in 2008. People weren't buying these kind of coins. A lot of 2008 coins are pretty valuable, both American and UK coins, because they didn't reach their full sales potential, and a lot of the precious metal coins may have been unsold and melted. So this is one of those 250 coins. It's an Isle of Man gold 50p piece. The British version of this coin weighs around about 16 grams of gold. The Isle of Man coin is actually much lighter than that. There is actually only 8 grams of gold. It's half the width of the British equivalent. And this coin is highly desirable. It's very rare. There's not that many of them that are known, not that many of them that are graded, and there's lots of people that collect these kind of coins on a theme. And the Snowman, for example, the gold Royal Mint one of 2018, is probably changing hands at 70 to 100% more than its Royal Mint premium. The last ones I sold go for sale. This one is also a highly desirable coin, and hopefully it'll grade well, it'll be conserved, and hopefully the person who submitted it will be very happy with the result. So have you guys ever bought a fake coin and been stung? Have you always managed to get a refund? Have you ended up holding the baby with your fake coin? When you bought it, has it been precious metal or has it been some zinc covered coin? If you're not already a subscriber, then if you like history, if you like coinage, numismatic, collector's items, and the occasional other type of video, please do like, subscribe, and click on the notify bell.